I'm excited to show you guys this video right here because this is a move that Jordan taught me that I'd never seen before. And I don't know if you'd classify it as a primer. Is that what you would say?
Yeah, just sort of maybe a tactile cue. Before you get down on a bench press, this is a really good way to sort of initiate the movement or initiate the muscles that you want to be active to stay tight under a good bench press.
And what he means by that is that a lot of times when you see people bench press, and they go to press, the natural thing, the body does this rolling forward, and we need to make sure all those muscles are retracting, depressing, right, and then staying in that position while we press. So getting them firing?
Yeah, so the hard part with kind of that cueing on a bench press is you're horizontally loaded. You're laying flat on your back, right? And we want sort of a relatively vertical moment to happen with the shoulder blade. So we talked about the axis of the shoulder blade. So protraction, retraction, that's easy on a bench. I have a stimulus underneath me that I can push my shoulder blades into to retract. It's that shoulder blades in the back pocket cue, that dropping that shoulder blades from an elevated position, not just retracted, but depressed, dropping them down. So what I'll use, chin up bar. So now we're loading that vertical axis. So think not here, starting from here.
So basically what he's doing, you're going in range of motion right here for that scapula. Right?
Yeah, full elevation. I'll think of almost shrugging your shoulders up, then from here, set into that bench arch.
So boom, scapula comes back. You get that natural arch like you would be if you were bench pressing. And we're just getting all the muscles to fire that are responsible for keeping him in that good position for benching. I love this.
Another focus too, not just on the scaps, elbow position. We're going to be initiating external rotation. And when we load, a bench press is a loaded internal rotation on the concentric, but when we eccentrically load, we're eccentrically loading into external rotation.
So when you're here and you're coming back, are you thinking about the elbows coming back down in your butt cheeks?
So I want elbows to come under the wrists, right? Because I want to have that straight forearm when I'm lowering that bar down to my chest. So just focusing on the elbows. So here, I'm internally rotated, right? Elbows are flared out. Would I initiate that movement?
Oh, so they kind of come in.
Yeah, we're talking.
So the elbows are going to go, so when you first start here and you start to pull in, those elbows come here.
Exactly.
Which naturally, when people are going to do a pull-up, they're going to want to kind of
internally rotate.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
So that's sort of the opposition then. That's what makes a good bench arch is that people will talk about splitting the bar. No. We're trying to bend the bar. It's rotation because we're loading not just through flexion extension of the shoulder, abduction, adduction of the shoulder, but also internal and external rotation. Our pecs are internal rotators. So if we can eccentrically load kind of into those lats, we can save those pecs to finish the movement into that internal rotation at the end range of the concentric to finish the lift.
Now I'm trying to increase my bench press strength here, so I don't want to completely fatigue myself. So about how many would I do this? How many would I do?
5 or 6, just enough to kind of get a feel for them. And then when you lay down on the bench, then that's when you really want to load it. Because this is a greater force than you're going to be under, right? You're not going to have that long axis distraction force through the shoulder blade. So it's more just get them firing. You're kind of super compensating. You're overloading it, and then when the load relative on the bench press is going to be a lot less. So you have a lot easier time holding this position when you're laying flat on your back, rather than being pulled out from a chin up.
Awesome. Great tip to guys increase that bench strength. Listen, if you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe. Every single day we drop a new video on this channel. Also, 30 days of free coaching with Mind Pump. At the end of this video, there's a direct link. Sign up. It's free. Check it out.